students. I'm going to explain point out where all the various keys are on a keyboard. This may be new to you or it may be a review for you. Okay, so the most important key is the Enter key, which is right here, and it's called the Enter key. Sometimes it's called the Return key, and when you press it, you put in a new line in your document or you engage a feature. It'll make something happen. It's kind of your go button. The other key is the escape key up in the corner. And when you get a menu or something that you don't want on your screen, for example, like this, I press my escape key and it goes away. Another important key is the tab key. And when you want to add space on your screen, anytime you want more than 4 spaces between something, use your tab key and things will get lined up a lot better. So the tab key puts space between words or pictures or text or whatever, and it also jumps from field to field. When you're in a screen, if you're jumping from a menu to a menu, it will take you from one place to another. And tab goes forward, and if you hold down your shift key, which is right here, and hit tab, it will go backwards. So if you were right here and you wanted to go this way, you would hit shift tab and you would go into that direction. Tab will take you to the left. I will be showing you more of that, of how these work later on. I'm doing a very brief introduction right here. Okay, so the next key, the caps lock. When you want to type in all capital letters, you press your caps lock key and it toggles it on. Toggle means that when you press if something is off and you press the button, it will turn it on. If it's on and you press the button, it will turn it off. It's kind of like a light switch. You can have a light switch where you can push it up and down, like you have a light switch that says off on, or you have a light switch that has a button in the middle and you press the button and it will do just the opposite of what the status is. If it's off, it'll go on. If it's on, it'll go off. So cap letters, and then we have what is called the backspace key and the delete key. Let me get this a little bit bigger right here so we can see these keys, see the names on them. Backspace, when you're typing and you're correcting something, you can use your backspace key and it will go in this direction, and delete to this direction. And if you press delete key, it'll delete from this side. So delete deletes from the right, backspace deletes from the left. These are called your arrow keys and navigation keys. We have home, end, and you use those to go to the very top of your document or to the end of your document. There'll be more on that. Page up, page down, those go a screen at a time. We have arrow keys that go over the tops of letters. And then we have what is called the number pad. And we have a key called numlock, and if it's toggled on, you get your numbers like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And if you press it again, then you'll get home, page up, page down, and end. You'll get the same features as these right here, these navigation. We have what is called the print screen key up here. And what that does is it allows you to take a picture of your screen, your whole entire screen. If you're using Canvas for other classes, you'll be using print screen. And then you can also use Alt print screen and you'll get a different amount in your screen clip. We'll learn more about that later. Okay, these keys up on top are called the function keys, like F1, F2, F4, F5. On a laptop we have function keys too, and there's a function key that you have to press. Let's go up here to where I have a laptop. The function keys look a little bit different on a laptop. And then if you want to use those function keys, you have to press your F function Fn right here and then use your function keys. Every laptop is different, so you have to like Google, what do my function keys do on a HP Envy? What do my function keys do on a Lenovo type um, computer. There's different brands of computers. Okay, so you can see that there's the same. Here we have the tab key, only it just has arrows on it, and it shows an arrow going this way when you press tab, and then remember I said shift tab goes the opposite direction, so if you do shift and this key, it'll go into the head left. Here's your enter key, and there's a little symbol on it with a little arrow, but all the other ones are pretty much the same. And let me just take a look real quick. We want to talk about special keys. Right up here we have what is called a tilde, and then if you use your keys by themselves, you'll have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. If you hold down your shift key and then hit one of these keys, you're going to get the top item. So shift 1 is an exclamation mark, shift 2 is an @ sign, a pound sign, dollar sign, percent sign, circumflex or a hat, ampersand or the and sign, asterisk or the @ sign, open paren, close paren, curly bracket, curly close bracket with a shift. By itself it's a square bracket closed. We have what is called the pipe, slash, backward slash, forward slash, and these two keys up here are called chevrons. And I think that'll do it. And this is the space bar, and you should be using just your right thumb to manipulate your space bar and not both thumbs. You don't alternate between thumbs, you just use one thumb if you're doing touch typing. And I think that's it. Please let me know if you have any questions.